So we're just working away in the shop, pulling down some barrows, getting some engines ready for like the Mazda and the taxi and that sort of thing. And we just had a delivery. It was unexpected. And it says, attention Scott Taylor, Street Machine Carnage Guru. But they've sent it to Max Performance. Obviously they didn't know our address, and they know Max knows how to get onto us. And it just says from Thelmy. It doesn't say from who. A bit suspicious. I don't know. Let's open it up and see what's inside, because I can't remember ordering anything. Coils for 3.8 litre GM and Barra. Okay, that's interesting. Attention Scotty. Nice. Looks like someone sent us a present. I like presents. Okay. Now, assuming this doesn't blow up and kill us all, we'll see how things go. All right. Here we go. Wow. Performance coils, genuine ignition, OSA ignition. I'm just trying to work out where it starts and when it finishes. So performance coils, genuine OSA ignition. Cool. We've got a letter. Let's read. Hi Scotty, I've been watching your Carnage episodes on YouTube. I thought you might like some parts to use and abuse. Oh, yes. Please find enclosed the following items. 3 coils to suit your supercharged 3.8. Beautiful. 6 coils for a 4 litre Barra and 6 spare silicone boots. The Barra coils are the original green high energy coils that were selling about 5 years ago for turbo and LPG applications. We stopped after they were copied with cheap internals, and then every man and his dog started selling green coils, and still do. Our green coils were developed with an increase in actual spark energy in mind, not just voltage. 3.8 coils apparently throw a spark that can start a bushfire. No bushfires, but I do like the idea. Or so I've been told. Hopefully you can use them on the L67. I'm not expecting any sort of mention on your channel. Well, too late for that, mate. And just thought you might like to use them. If you do use them, feel free to say that it's up to you, blah, blah, blah. We don't sell them anymore, but I'd rather see them getting used than just collecting dust. Thanks and regards, Will Apps, online spares. Well, thanks, Will. That's awesome. And it's cool that you kind of didn't expect anything, but hey, give you a shout out anyway, because it's how we roll. Wow. There we go. Well, this will be awesome. We'll throw them on our L67. So they're our L67 coils. And then green coils. Wow. That's cool. That is very cool. So we've got 6 coils, extra boots. There we go, 6 coils and 6 boots. And a bunch of packing peanuts, nothing else hidden away. That's cool. Thanks a lot for that, Will. It's not the only delivery we've had this week though, and super appreciative. Let's also check out, we've got a whole bunch of parts from the guys at Dominator Motorsports. So that's valve springs, oil pump gears and a backing plate, head studs, plus a kit to install the valve springs. So All that stuff is going into a barrow motor, well, pretty much today. We've got a barrow pull down over there on the stand, and then Kian is just ripping the sump off this territory motor right now. So you can see over here, this is the barrow motor that's going into the MX5. So I've pulled it all the way down. So cylinder head off, sump off. I'm going to pull the oil pump out, and yeah, we're going to rebuild it today with head studs, hermetic gasket, valve springs, oil pump gears, all the stuff ready for the MX5 to make some serious power. Some people have said, why don't you pull the pistons out, re-gap the rings and that sort of thing? Yeah, I could do that, but for that sort of energy, I think you're just better off putting rods in it, rods and pistons. So I reckon we send it factory ring gaps, factory pistons, factory rods, and see how it goes. If something should go wrong, the next one we'll do rods and pistons or even gap. Some people might be screaming at me right now, just gap the rings. I reckon we just send it with a green top, see how we go. What else did we get today? We also got a fuel pump from Raceworks and a whole bunch of other parts. Actually, there's a whole box of stuff here. So the guys at Raceworks sent us out a bunch of stuff. AN spanners, silicon gauge for gauging the opening of the silicon tubing, some lights, work lights, a surge pot for the VN. So same as what we run in the MX5, so we're going to chuck a couple of Walbro 460s in that, which we'll be ordering shortly. And then some thread kits. Basically they allow us to gauge what size threads everything are. It's a thread identification kit for various sizes, so which is pretty cool. So I've got 3 of those kits because different threads, imperial, metric, all that sort of stuff. And we've got a fuel pump which I've already sat on the bench over there ready to go into the VN, because the VN Commodores are famous for doing fuel pumps, and ours has pretty much just gone kaput. It died exactly out in front of the workshop. We had to get under there, slap the bottom of the tank, got the car restarted, into the workshop, where it is now on the hoist, ready to get a fuel pump. We've already installed the Haltech ECU, and you'll see that as part of the major video. But yeah, world's easiest install of an ECU. Simple plug in, and it worked. That was fantastic. So, as you can see, things are a bit crazy here in the workshop at the moment. We've just removed all this gear off the barrow, which is pretty much, most of that's going to go in the bin because I have so many manifolds, intakes, exhaust, LPG mixers, then I know what to do with. There's so much of this stuff laying around, so unfortunately some of it's just going to end up in the bin. And then our parts are still coming for our L67, so we're going to put that together soon. It'll go in the VN, it'll be awesome, and you'll see it all on future episodes of Carnage.